dumb fucking
What?
retard. Legally, rape is a type of sexual assault involving sexual intercourse or other forms of sexual penetration. You dumb fucking loser. You're
Wait,
so
what
stupid. Wait,
Did
hold
you
on.
hear what I said?
No,
Wait,
just
did you not hear what
explain
I
to
said?
me how, given the
Did you not
legal
hear what I said?
definition,
Did you not hear
given
what I
the
said?
legal
Did
definition
you
of
not
rape.
hear what I
No,
said,
no,
you
shut up,
fucking
retard.
retard? Did you not
How
hear
is
what I
it the
said, you
case that given
pedophile?
the legal
Did you not
definition of
hear
rape,
what I
I'll be rapist?
said? Did you not hear what I said,
You
Apollo?
said you're trying to say legally. You said
That's not what
legally
I said,
I'll be
Apollo.
rapist.
You can't track. I said
Yes, that's what you said on
statutory rape.
recording. You
Did I
said it's
not
on
say
recording. You said
statutory rape,
legally
bitch?
I'll be rapist.
Did I not say
You said
statutory
legally
rape?
I'll be
Did
rapist.
I not say
Are you
statutory
stupid?
rape? Did I not say
Are you
statutory
stupid?
rape?
Wait, guys, did he not say on the recording
Did I
legally
not say
I'll be
statutory rape
rapist?
in the state of New York?
You
Did I
said
not say
legal,
statutory
you
rape?
dumb fuck. You're
Did
giving the
I
legal
not say
definition. You
statutory
use the
rape?
legal
Did
definition
I
as a
not say
basis
statutory
for
rape?
me being a
Did I
rapist,
not
correct?
say statutory rape? Are you gonna keep
Did you
doing this?
not say
Did I not say
legally I'll
statutory
be
rape?
rapist?
You get the recording. You
Did
have
you
like the
not
recording
say
bot. You can
legally
check
I'll
the
be
recording right
rapist?
now. You can look
Did
at it
you
right now. We can
not
look at
say
this
legally be
definition of
rapist?
yeah, legally you'd be a
Wait,
statutory
let's just
rapist.
go
Yeah.
down the visa. Wait, so you did say this.
Legally a
Oh,
statutory
so
rapist. Yeah.
given the
Don't
legal
cherry pick.
definition
Don't
of
cherry pick.
rapist, it would
Don't cherry
not be the
pick.
case I'm a
Don't
rapist,
cherry
correct?
pick, bitch.
Correct?
Don't cherry pick.
Correct?
Don't cherry pick.
Stop stumbling.
Don't cherry pick,
Isn't it the
bitch.
case that
Don't
given the
cherry pick.
legal definition of
You're
rapist,
literally
I would
a
not be a
frail
rapist?
cuck and a little boy to me.
Answer the question.
Don't
Answer the
Yeah.
cherry
question, you
pick.
dumb fucking
Don't
moron.
cherry pick
Okay,
the
you're just
examples,
dodging
okay?
right now.
I'll
I'm
tell
just
you
gonna
Frail
what.
help
cuck,
you
you've
out.
been hanging around in Halo
You
recently.
said verbatim, you dark-skinned moron. Actually, you're perhaps like light-skinned, don't give a shit,
Man,
but you
Halo
act
is
like a
so dog
dark-skinned
shit.
nigga because you're uneducated as fuck. You said specifically that legally
Shit
in New
fell
York,
off.
I would be a
Dude,
rapist.
where are these
Then
people
you
coming
proceeded
from?
to say that it is
That's
not
a
the
lot of
case
people.
that you have to have sex with a person to rape someone. Now we just went over the legal
Bro, shut the
definition of
fuck up,
rapist and rape
Yellow.
respectively, and we realized that you have to have sex with a person to be a rapist. So are you willing to concede this claim that you made a false assertion a while ago? Yes or no?
Ah,
That
no
wasn't the claim.
wonder why.
That wasn't the claim at all.
That was the claim.
No, it was not the claim. Do you want to
Let's
explain
go
to
down
the
the
claim?
VC then.
Wait,
Let's
no.
go down
I don't
before
need
you
the
try to give a
VC.
response. Let's go down the VC. Ghost, did he not say legally in New York I'll be a rapist?
He said pedophile. I wasn't rapist.
Where did they
Maybe.
hear the
I
did they
You
hear
got
rapist?
fact checked in your own
I just
server,
zoned
brother.
out.
That was rough.
I just
Did you
zoned
hear
out
the
after that.
parts where he said legally I'll be a rapist? And then he proceeded to say afterwards it's not required to have
Bro,
sex with
nobody
someone
heard
or
that,
to
bro.
rape someone.
Well, yes, he said it. I got on reg.
Jester, you just joined, by the way. You joined long afterwards. That's
Bro,
all. Someone just said a while ago they did in fact say this, so that's a false claim. So, I mean, we can just check the recording afterwards, right? We can just check the recording afterwards. Just gonna debunk his point. But anyways, what's your response currently?
Baba Ali.
Okay, got you. We're waiting.
Okay, I'm back. So, are you gonna let me explain the claim to you or not? Are you not gonna let me explain to you?
Hello there, one.
What is your claim?
The claim I said is you'd be convicted of statutory rape under the the law of New York. So yeah, like.
Sorry, you were stuttering. I couldn't understand
Okay,
your sentence.
womp womp womp. I'm gonna say it again. You just can't fucking
repeat
track.
it.
Yeah, I said in the state of New York you'd be convicted of statutory rape. That doesn't mean that you're convicted of rape.
What? Wait, so
Statutory
you
rape.
track the
You want the
claim? Wait,
definition,
so
the
hold on.
legal definition.
So wait, hold on. So
Do you want the legal definition?
claim?
Yes or no?
So
Do
you
you want the
retract
legal
the
definition?
claim?
Do you
So you
want the legal
retract
definition?
the claim? So you retract the claim of you saying legally I'll be a rapist?
Claim
You
that
tried
didn't
this
even
claim.
exist, and then you're just like, oh, are you gonna retract
What
the
do you think it
non-existent
means to be
claim? I didn't
convicted
make
of
this claim.
something,
I
Zizou?
didn't make the claim. There's no claim for me to
Zizou,
retract.
what
I
do you
didn't
think
make
it
the
means to be
claim.
convicted of something?
Convicted of something means I believe you just did the act. That's all it means. You did the
So
act.
you're saying under New York laws, it would be the case that they think I did the act that you're accusing me of currently?
Yeah, 100%.
Just give me an explication of how
You're a
this would be
sex
the
offender,
case.
Apollo. That's all there is to it. You're a sex
Yeah,
offender.
just show me the proof, the explanation
Yeah,
for this
sure.
claim.
Okay, we can talk about it again. You solicited a
No, I
minor.
just wanted to show proof this
I'm
time. So
about to
you were
explain to you. Are you gonna
saying
keep cutting me off, bitch?
No, I just
You
wanted
solic-
proof
you sol-
specifically
okay,
from
sure.
like New York
I
laws,
don't
which
have
demonstrates
papers.
this claim
I
to be
don't have
correct.
papers. Okay. You
Just send
solicited
the
a
proof in chat.
okay,
I'm
sure.
waiting.
You solicited a minor who cannot consent. That's being a sex offender. By
What do you
definition.
think it means to solicit someone?
Solicit some means you take a service, a sexual service. Oh, solicit. Sorry, my bad. All soliciting means just buying something or a transaction.
Oh, so what's the proof of me buying this from the person?
You bought news from them.
That's a repetition of the claim, dumb fuck. I asked you what's the proof for claim X. You said claim X. That's
I
not.
don't have
That's not
pictures.
proof.
You want the same screenshot set?
Yeah, if I ask you, shut up,
75
retard.
times in a row.
You claim Earth is flat. I ask you what's the proof for the Earth being flat, and you say Earth is flat. You understand how this is not proof, right, Zizou? So explain to me the proof for the claim I bought news from this person.
Schizophrenic
Don't
right now.
repeat the claim.
Wait, no, you're being schizophrenic. I didn't repeat the claim. The claim in question right
Yes,
now.
you did. You specifically said that you bought news from the person. That's you repeating the claim I asked for proof for. What are you talking about? It's on recording again.
Yeah, no, it is on recording. The claim in question was whether you
So you can see this
solicited
on
a minor.
recording.
Yes.
Gotcha.
No. Yeah. No, we can check the recording. The
So you
claim
can
in
see this on
question-
recording that you repeated
The
yourself.
claim in question was whether you solicited a minor or not. The proof for it is you
Yeah,
bought
what's the proof of this
news from them
claim?
with nitro. How's that the same claim, retard?
You said solicit. To solicit something from someone else is to buy something from the person.
Yeah.
So
do you want
if
like the
you're just going to
fucking
use
Oxford
synonyms as
Dictionary?
a means of demonstrating, hold on. If I say, for example, okay, that it is the case that I ran from my house to the mall, and then you ask me for the proof of this claim, and then I just use the same claim but use synonyms instead by saying that I sprinted from my house to the mall, that's primarily the same claim, and so that would be circular form of evidence. So you using a synonym for the word solicit does not change the fact that you primarily repeated the content of your claim instead of giving an external reason for your claim. So how about you try again, Zizou? Prove the claim.
Apollo, this is the reason why you couldn't beat the allegations that everyone sees you as a
You-
cuck.
you-
Because you're
you-
debating
that's
me
the
on
argument, by the way.
semantics. You're debating me on semantics instead of talking about
Yeah,
actually
that's what we do in
You're debating me on the
conversation.
semantics of the word
Case
solicit.
and
Like, what the
concept.
fuck?
Yeah, prove the claim.
You want me to prove the definition of the word solicit?
Of course, I want you to prove the claim, retard. I've said the
So
same
yeah,
thing
so you're
twice.
arguing on semantics then. This is why you can't
No
beat the
shit,
fucking
brother.
case, because you keep arguing on semantics, bitch.
Semantics.
Let's fuck up then,
Prove the claim
bitch.
that I bought news from this person.
Yeah.
You can laugh as
Niggas
much as
ain't
you
tripping.
want, but I'm still winning the debate, so I don't care. Give
I
the
was
argument.
laughing at you, bitch.
What's happening with you, bitch? Yeah, that's not an argument, by the way. We want the argument. Just
No,
to be fair.
I'm telling you, asking for the definition of soliciting isn't an actual
Prove
argument.
the
Do you want like
claim.
the
Prove the
Oxford
claim. We're
definition or
waiting.
something
Prove
of
the
this word
claim.
solicit?
What's the proof for your claim, Zizou?
Sure,
We're
I'll
waiting.
get you a definition of the word solicit.
You just gave the definition. You said on the recording, solicit means to buy something or engage in a specific transaction for a given service. Now, I want you to prove to me that I've engaged in such activity for the means of demonstrating their primary claim. So go ahead and prove this claim.
Do you want the same screenshot that Jester sent you?
Yeah, how does a screenshot prove the claim that I've bought news from the person?
Okay,
Explain it to
so
me.
in the screenshot, it reads Apollo asked a 16-year-old girl, hey, if someone else sent nitro to you, and would you give them nudes too, implying it's the same situation as yours? So you made a transaction for nitro for nudes.
That
Yes?
does not mean that there was a transaction going on.
Okay,
What are you
so
talking
what
about?
happened then? What happened
Let's
then?
read
Why are
the
you talking
first
about it?
part of the screenshot because you advertently missed out. So hold on there a second. In the first part of the screenshot, I just pointed out that she sent this because of this particular reason, and then I gave a conditional sentence, which is simply, if someone else sent you this, and would you do this to this person? That's
Why?
not me conceding.
Wait, why did you ask
That's
them a
not me
question?
conceding. That's not
Why
me
did you
conceding.
ask?
Shut up,
Okay,
retard.
so
That
why
is
did you
not
ask them
me
the question then?
conceding in any way whatsoever.
Why
I'm
did you
sorry that
ask?
you're illiterate and your education system failed you, by the way, but that's not me conceding that I bought this from the person or the reason why I sent this is for this particular reason. All this pointing out is that the reason why she sent me this is for that particular reason, not the other way around. Okay? And then I'm just questioning her on whether or not she'd have the same motivation to send news to someone else if they gave her nitro also. So you understand that there is a massive distinction between me pointing out the reason why she sent me this from me pointing out the reason why I sent her nitro, right? You understand the radical difference there. I'm not sure if you can read properly, but let's just see if you can read properly by answering this very basic question. Unmute real quickly. Give me a sec. So, do you understand the difference, Zizou?
No.
Yes or no?
Okay, I get the difference. I get the difference that you're making, right? But that's the issue. That's not what's happening, right? I love how you're trying to twist your
prove that
own
right?
words. Yeah, no.
What's the proof
I
of
love
that?
how you're trying to twist your own words, right, to make like this reality.
I'm not
Even though
twisting my
on the
own words.
fucking
I'm doing the
screenshot,
same verbatim.
you said, wait, hold on. You said you sent me nudes just because I sent you nitro. Yes.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so she claims that this was a transaction, and this looks like a transaction, but you're claiming it's not a transaction.
No.
Was it just a coincidence? Wait, hold on. I'm not finished. 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 Just to be clear,
Did this really have this, bro?
I'm just gonna ask you this question: did you just
You're wait, hold on.
coincidentally send her
Wait,
nitro, and then she sent you nudes just coincidentally? Was that
No,
what
she didn't send
happened?
me news coincidentally. Do you understand when someone sends you something as a thanks? You dumb fuck loser, especially
Okay. So
okay, hold
what?
on. Zizou, stop talking. Zizou, stop talking. So I don't even know why you're even like not tracking this. Okay,
Yeah, true.
two persons are dating. It's not And thirdly, I don't even know why you're accepting the validity of the testimony from someone who literally got exposed for catfishing Kojo, that same TikTok debater who debated Dean Parker, lying about her age, claiming that she was 18, sent him news, by the way, and then alongside it blocked him on Snapchat afterwards, then went around even coming to me acting as if he was some villain just to concede that she did this shit, by the way. Is this really someone who's trustable? Like, seriously? And I can get Kojo, I can get other people to vouch for this. This was even announced in Lucaria's server. She got blacklisted from TikTok community also because of this weird shit she's been pulling off. So I don't even know why she's even a trustworthy source, but I guess she was the last resort because you guys couldn't do anything else to tarnish my reputation. So now that we've made the difference clear, you made the claim, Zizou, that apparently this is not what is happening in the screenshot, while going under the presumption of her claims being correct, etc. I just want you to just know, go ahead, try one more time, and prove her claim. Prove the serious accusation of me buying news from this person. I just want to see the evidence. I'm drooling for the evidence, bro. I really want to see this shit. Send me some screenshots,
Obviously,
some
you have
voice
to server
recording.
me
Go
just to
for it.
show like you're like a frail little cock who's
No,
scared of
I
me.
serve
I'll
you
make you
because of the
multiple.
fact that you have this tendency to interrupt people and yap about incoherent babbling shit. Okay, that's not indicative of me being scared of being the debaters much better than you, by the way. So I don't know why to be scared of you of all people. You're trash. You're dog shit. So now, instead of trying to give rhetorical jabs, personal jabs, I just want you to actually give me the proof. Just stick to the proof, okay? Just show me the proof. Stop yapping.
So whether the person's
Sorry, my bad.
trustworthy,
Go ahead.
right?
Mhm.
Or like whether they're trustworthy and whatnot. Sure, you're right. Maybe they're not that trustworthy. But the reason why I believe them is because they got hopped on the live and literally share screen the entire stream of DMs and found the exact
Who
screenshots.
cares?
What do you mean? Who
Who
cares? What?
cares?
What the fuck? So
How
like,
is she screen sharing her DMs indicative of her testimony in this case being correct?
because I can visually see what's happening.
When it quite literally just went over the fact that nowhere in the screenshot did I say I sent you this because I wanted news. Nowhere in the screenshot, I'm not sure if you guys are illiterate or secretly autistic, but nowhere in the screenshot did I say the reason why I sent you this is because I wanted news. I said in the screenshot the reason why you sent me this is because you got nitro. That's not the same thing, you dumb fuck. Like, this is I'm actually crashing out a little bit because you guys are like either intentionally being retarded or I don't know what's going on, man. But do you understand the arguments I'm making here, Zizou? And do you understand why your response in the screenshots fails in demonstrating the claim you're attempting to prove here? I hope you understand.
I
Hopefully.
prefaced. Wait. First of all, you cut me off, and when I cut you back off, you muted me immediately. I prefaced what I said
Because you're
immediately.
yapping.
You made multiple claims, so obviously I'm going to respond to the multiple claims that are not
Let's hear
that.
the first thing you want to respond to.
I already explained to you what I wanted to respond to. First of all, which is that she's trustworthy. Then I was going to respond to the second thing, and then you just cut me off, and you're doing it again. You're doing it again right now, just to
Yeah,
serve
I'm doing
me.
it again. Yeah, just
So,
give the proof,
yeah, like
please.
so you admit that you're scared of me then. Okay, cool. So
How is
back
it an
to what we're
admission to
saying.
being
Good
scared of
bitch. Yeah, good bitch. Shut the
Wait,
fuck
how is
up.
it a confession
Good
of being scared
bitch.
of you, dumb fuck?
Any fucking
Good
ways.
bitch, good bitch.
You
That
got
was not funny. That shit was not funny.
I'm not trying
Anyways,
to be funny. I'm just
how is
bullying
this a
you in front of
confession
everybody.
of me
I'm
being
just
scared
bullying
of
you in
you?
front of everybody. You're a frail ass nigga, bitch.
You're stumbling right now. You're the one who
Nobody's
sounds
stumbling. If
scared of
anyone's
this
stumbling, you're
conversation.
crash out right now
You have been
on
stuttering. I've been
Discord.gg.
mocking you for that shit. I sound a lot more confident.
No, you
I
don't
sound a
sound
lot more
confident at all. You're
dogmatic.
getting made fun of.
I
Everybody
sound a
in
lot
chat is
more
making fun of you.
composed. What are you
Everybody in chat
talking
is
about?
making fun of you.
Do I
Everybody in
sound
chat is making
scared,
fun of you.
Zizou?
Everybody
Do
in
I
chat is making
sound
fun of
scared,
you.
Zizo? Am
Everybody
I
in
the one
chat is making fun
stuttering,
of you.
Zizo, or is it you? Which one is it?
Everybody in
Which
chat
one
is
is
making
it,
fun of
Zizo?
you. Nobody's
Which one
stuttering.
is it,
Nobody's
Zizo?
stuttering.
Do I sound
You're
scared?
just getting
Do I
bullied right
sound
now by
scared?
me.
The guy who was destroyed, bullied
Yeah,
all of the
you
top
are
players
fucking
in the
terrified.
community instead of Zizou,
You're
the most
glazing
terrified
yourself up.
debater. Do I
Okay,
sound
well,
scared, Zizo? Do I
I
sound
love,
scared? Be
I
for real
love
with
how
me.
you're
Be
accusing.
so for real.
I love how
Be
you're
so
being
for real.
accused of.
Do I sound scared, Zizo?
I love
Anyway, just give the proof, please.
you're
Give the proof,
getting
please.
accused of
Stop
pedophilia
wasting
right
our
now. And the
time.
first thing you can talk about is how good of a Discord debater you are. That's how retarded you are. That's what I'm telling you right now.
Apollo, you called
Evidence
her
what we're looking at.
queen in
Give the
DMs.
proof,
You called
Zizo.
her your
Give the
queen
No,
proof,
in
we're talking
DMs
about
like
Give the
6
proof,
times.
Zizo.
the DMs. We can talk about the DMs. That's no problem. First of all, I literally
Yeah,
told
we
you.
just did.
Called
We
her
just did,
queen,
retard.
brother.
What's
Yeah.
your next response?
Why are you cutting
Anything
me off?
else?
Brother.
Why are you
We
cutting me
just
off?
did
Bitch?
talk about the DMs.
Why are you cutting me off, bitch?
I had to break down basic English for a
Brother.
dumbass
You
and
can't speak
explain
English.
to you the
Don't English
distinction
with me.
between the
Don't
claim you're
English with me. You
making
can't fucking
and
speak
what I said in
English.
the DM.
You can't fucking speak English. You don't know how to read. You can't fucking
I can
track.
speak much better
No,
English than
you
you. What
cannot
are you
speak
talking
English
about?
at all.
I sound much
You're a
better right
retard.
now.
You're
Am
a
I the one
retard. That's why your
stuttering?
dad kicked you out
I
of your
pronounce
house.
all my words properly right now. I'm not stuttering.
You're not
I'm not.
pronouncing anything
I'm very
properly, and you
eloquent. I'm
can't
very
track.
confident.
You
I'm
can't
very
read. You
articulate.
just can't read.
What are
You
you
just can't read
talking
at all.
about?
You just can't
I
read at
just
all. Are you
read
gonna let
it
me
down
explain to you
for
the
you. What are you
situation?
talking about?
Are you gonna let me explain to you the situation or not? Are you gonna start explaining the situation or
Explain
not?
to me how is it the case that me
Brother.
saying in the screenshot she sent me this for a particular reason,
Okay, so you're okay.
indicative of
So you're
me
making the claim.
having
Wait,
a
hold on.
transaction with that person.
Hold on. So you're making claim that
I'm
she
not
just
making
sent it
any
to you as
claim.
a
I'm
thing.
asking you for proof, retard.
No.
You think
You said
asking for proof is
You
a
did make a
claim?
claim. You did
You
make
think
that's a
asking for
fucking
proof
lie.
is a
That's a
claim?
lie.
You think
That's a lie.
asking for proof is a
That's a
claim?
lie. No,
What's
no.
the
You
proof,
said
Zizou?
that's not a lie. That's not the claim. The claim that you made was that she sent you nudes as a thanks. That's a
We're
claim that
still
you made
waiting for
verbatim.
the proof,
Was that not
Zizou.
a
Come
claim?
on, man.
Was that
Wrap
not
it
a
up,
claim
Chim Chum.
verbatim? Was that
You
not a
think
claim?
asking someone for proof is a claim?
No, that's not what I said at all. I
So
said verbatim
why
that
not address my
you
question?
said
If
wait
you're
no.
addressing
You
anything
said
else, you're running away from my question.
no.
If
You
you're
said
addressing
that she
anything
sent you
else,
nudes as a
you're
thing.
running away
Yes.
from my
She
question.
sent no, you said she sent
The
you nudes as a
primary
thing.
thing
That's
I'm
a claim. Is
focused
that
on
not a
here
claim?
is the proof
Is
of the
that
claim you're
not a
making.
claim? Is that not a claim
Are you
saying that she
dumb?
sent you nudes as a
If you're
thanks?
not addressing my question, then you're running away.
It's not. I'm talking about you
Anything
made
else
the
in the
claim.
Astaghfirullah.
I'm
conversation,
literally
which
telling
is
you,
not
you
the
made a claim. You're
question to
such a
proof,
fucking
is
liar. You're lying
you
in front of
running
everybody.
from my
You
question,
made
by the
the
way.
claim. Wait, stop. You made the claim right now that he sent it to you as a thanks. Yes?
I said that this can happen. I never said this is what happened.
No. You said verbatim.
And
You're a fucking
happened.
lie.
And by the way, that was
Yeah.
what happened, by the way.
You're such a fucking
I
liar. Like
can be a
unrecorded.
pedophile, bro. I
I'm a
can
liar.
be a
I'm a
pedophile.
liar by me pointing out that he got debunked on
This is
recording
Why is
embarrassing
that
for
numerous
your
randomly
times.
laughing?
I forgot when you lied about the fact that you said originally that legal and be a rapist
Yeah,
nature
damn.
of your claim. Seriously, let's be so for real, G's though.
Okay,
Come on now, step your game up, retard.
because here's the
Step
issue,
your
right?
game up,
You're trying to like
retard.
play this doing this skeptic
Yeah, let's
bullshit.
see what the issue is,
All
man.
you
Let's
have to
hope.
do is explain the context, right? I
All you
asked
have
you,
to
what's the
do is
context?
give
You sent
proof.
to me as a thanks.
All you have to do is just give proof. I don't need to give context, Zizo.
You don't need to give context about
Innocent until
why
proven
you're saying.
guilty. Innocent
Wait,
until
hold on.
you guys have been using a lot of legal terms,
Wait.
a
The
lot of
guilt is
legal
here.
concepts.
What?
Look, it's called
The guilt is
innocent.
here.
Shut up. It's called innocent until proven guilty. Monkey. So, anyways, if you have not proven that the supposed screenshots you've demonstrated here is credible evidence for the accusation you're making, then I'll be assumed under legal standards to be innocent, right? Because you guys have not presented any substantive evidence, any sort of credible, reliable evidence for the claim. You guys are just going based off a screenshot, which is me talking about the reason why she sent something that I had some sort of exchange with her and I was buying this from her, which doesn't
Brother, I
even follow.
disagree.
That's like a leap in logic. That's you grasping at straws, okay?
Brother, I
So innocent
disagree.
until proven guilty. So,
Brother, I disagree. I
so
disagree with you,
anyways,
brother.
wait, let me check something real quickly. Who's talking?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
it's
Khabib,
Avada.
nigga. Can you
Whatever.
like mute him immediately?
Yeah, you just basically are just yapping, man. I mean, he's not presenting the proof. I just want some proof. That's all I want.
Apollo,
Okay,
what
I'll.
happened with the free
Okay,
to go
I
situation?
love how you're talking about legal proceedings because in a court of law, if a lawyer asks you, "Hey, what were you doing? Why did you do this?" You need to give fucking context. If I'm asking you, "Hey, this screenshot is really fucking weird. You're interacting with a minor and asking them for nudes, or like you're getting
So your
nudes from
evidence
them."
is it's
I'm
really
not
weird.
finished.
That's
I'm
your
not
evidence.
finished, retard. I'm not finished, retard.
That's your
And then
evidence.
you're like, "I'm not finished." And then you skepticize on it, and you're like, "Oh, it could be logically possible that she just sent me as a thanks." It's not actually a
Don't even
fucking
use the word
response, is
logically
it?
possible, by the way. But go off, man.
I'm
But
just
I mean, no.
giving an
Anyways,
example.
I don't know why you like try to like use philosophical jargon to make it
I'm
seem
not
as if my
philosoph-
point is
that-
ridiculous. That's like
I'm
really weird
clowning you
rhetoric
for
right
using
there.
philosophical jargon. You're
But
just saying
anyways,
that.
shut up, retard. Shut up, retard. So just
That's
to be clear on
ironic.
this, so now you're just saying, oh, it's just really weird. The pool it's weird. It's creeping me out. That's your evidence. So
No,
so you
that's
went
not
from
upsetting at all.
saying that
That's
here's
not
the
upsetting at all.
proof. So shut up. You
I'm
went
just
from
telling you why
saying
you need to give
you went from
context.
saying that here's the proof for why you bought nudes from a person, from an underage girl, to saying that the screenshot kind of ticks me off, Apollo. I feel creeped out. I mean, these are two different claims. Like, you just lowered the standard of proof when you realized you got fucked over. You got no proof. You guys are going based off me pointing out her reason for doing something to me saying that I bought this from her. And so I'm just gonna ask you this question. And if you say no to this question, then I think this conversation is not worth my time anymore. If I go in DMs, if I go on my account back again, go in her DMs, and I go to the original time when I said I'll send her Nitro, and those claims, or rather, when I told her that I would send her Nitro, it did not mention any conditions of her sending me anything in return. Would that be evidence against what you guys are saying, or what you're saying currently? And if you don't think that's evidence against what you're saying, then it's very obvious that you're biased, you have an agenda against me, and you're not here because you believe the screenshots is actually real evidence. You're just here because you're here to push an agenda, because I've been done. Oh, you left for a while. Did he leave or something? Yeah, but anyways, if you don't think that's good evidence, then I don't even know what you think good evidence is anymore. So would that be good evidence?
Are you gonna keep dodging? Actually,
What am I
Apollo,
dodging? You have not
I'm
proven
gonna
your
tell you what you're
claim.
dodging. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you're dodging. Here's the problem, right? I'll tell you exactly what you're dodging, right?
What am
The
I dodging? Zizou,
Yeah,
what
I'll
am I
tell you. I'll
dodging?
tell you. Why are you
Zizou, what
crashing
am
out?
I dodging?
Exactly. I'm about to fucking tell you.
Yes or
Stop cutting
no?
me off.
It's a
Are you gonna let me
reasonable
spin? Are you gonna let me
crash
spin? Are you gonna let me spin or not? I love how you cut
What
me
is
off.
spin? What
Of
is
me,
spin?
how
What
not
is
to spin
spin?
to
Do you
you.
mean
Yeah,
speak? Do you mean speak? Speak with the
I said
chest high,
speak.
sonny
Why
boy.
are you cutting me off? Are you gonna let me
Why are you
explain
so
to you?
scared? Speak with the
I'm not
chest
scared
high.
at all.
Stop
If anyone's
stumbling.
scared, it's fucking you. You're like a frail little bitch right now. You
You're
got cucked by a
stumbling
15-year-old
right
boy.
now.
You're a
You're the one
grown
who
man who got
sounds
cucked by a
scared
15-year-old
right
boy.
now.
You're a grown man who paid a 15-year-old boy $20 to get
Where's
your
the
bitch
proof,
back
Zizou?
just for it to
Where's the
steal them
proof,
from you.
Zizou?
I'll
Where's
give
the
you the
proof,
Yo,
proof.
what's wrong
Zizou?
with
No, I
Where's
can
the
give you the
proof?
fucking
raping?
proof.
What?
I can give you the fucking
No,
proof.
you have
I just
not
do not
given any
have big
proof.
proofs.
That's
I
not
don't have
proof.
fucking big proofs. I'm
You have
gonna
just
literally ask
went
you.
over the reason why the screenshot is not proof.
So
Want to try
wait,
again?
hold on. Wait. Answer this fucking question. Did she not
Give the
share
proof.
screen to you the fucking proof? Yes.
That's not proof.
No. I'm just asking a question. Wait. Just let me
The
finish.
DMs, our DMs is not proof for me buying news from her.
Your DMs are not proof at all.
No, it isn't. Clearly
Okay.
not.
So you still haven't given a fucking explanation on how coincidentally you sent her nitro and it was a response to the fucking
Coincidental.
news. Yeah. So give me the
Where are you
proper
getting the
fucking context.
Where are you getting the
Stop dodging
coincidentally
the
part from?
fucking question because
Where are you
you're
getting the
not giving
coincidence
fucking
part
context.
from? Where are you getting the coincidence part from?
Because apparently, if it's not a transaction, it has to be a coincidence, right?
Why?
Because what other reason if it wasn't intentional? You understand a
You're
transaction
stupid, aren't
has
you?
intent,
You're
yes?
really stupid, right?
Does a
So
transaction
hold on,
wait, you understand a
Zizou. I'll
transaction
give
has
you an
intent? No.
example.
I'm not finished speaking.
You're
No.
actually retarded.
Stop
Like you're
for a
actually
second. Stop for a second.
no. Yes. Shut the fuck up, okay? You're actually retarded. So if you host a debate tournament, I'm gonna use the same analogy I've used against Jester, which you fucked over on. If you host a debate tournament, okay, whereas the winner of the tournament gets I don't know, $100 or a nitro or something, you know, and some 15-year-old kid won the debate tournament. Let's say it's a 15-year-old girl, whatever, won the tournament. Hooray! Yeah, props to the person. And you send the person nitro as a means of congratulating the person and giving the person a reward for this. And then this person sent you nudes in response to thank you for such, and also because they secretly like you. Okay, would it be the case that that's a coincidental reason, or that's just mere coincidence for that person sending nudes, or is there actually some alternative outside external motivation behind the activity that's happening? Which one is it? Would that be coincidence, Zizou? Tell me. Answer my question. Yes or no?
It's still a transaction. Retard.
That does not answer my question. Want to try again, dumb fuck? Yeah, I'm asking you, would it be a coincidence? Not would it be a wait, you think it's a transaction. So under your logic, if I get if you send someone nitro because of the fact that you're giving the person nitro mainly because or only because they've won a debate tournament and they sent you nudes, would it be the case you bought nudes from the person? Yes or no?
That's not my claim.
You said it would still be a transaction. Your claim here is primarily that my action or whatever that happened was illegal on the basis of there being a transaction and me buying this from the person. Now, do you want to retract this claim? or are going to stay on this claim, which you're going to get fucked on? Which one is it? Which one is it, Zizou?
Donations are still transactions.
Donations are still transactions, huh?
Yes.
So in the example I've given, is it the case
You
that
accepted
the person
you accept
in the example I've given, is it the case that the transaction happened because the person was buying nudes, or were they given this transaction because of the fact the person won a debate tournament? Which one is it?
it's not relevant.
It is relevant, retard. You notice how he's like dodging right now. The reason why it is relevant is because of the fact that your argument here is you saying that if I give someone nitro, okay, and this person have some sort of reason, perhaps, for, I guess, I mean, in the example I've given, you would have to say that you bought news from an underage person because they sent you nitro because they liked you, right? Even though you sent them nitro on the basis of them winning the tournament, which does not follow, by the way. Again, I'm going to speak as slowly as I can because you're a very slow thinker, just like gesturing all of these cocksuckers I have. Someone sending me or you or anyone in this voice call nudes, right? Because you gave them something is not the same, or nor is it proof for you giving a person said thing because you want news from the person. Do
Apollo,
you
brother,
understand the
Apollo.
distinction right there?
They want me to tap in for Zizou. Chat has decided they want me to tap in for Zizou.
No. We're gonna deal with Zizou first. You can
No.
talk to me after.
Zizou, I think Zizou's too injured to
Okay, are you
continue.
gonna keep perm abusing me, Apollo? I can explain to you
I'm
exactly like why, but you
justified
keep perm
abusing you.
abusing me.
I think this is a
He's
justified abuse
way too
because
tired
you
to
No,
continue.
dodging.
Let me put it this way, right? Even Jester told you this too.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait, hold on, wait.
Zizou,
Shut up,
stop.
fuck up,
I
shut
got
the
this.
fuck up,
I got
shut
this, Zizou.
Zizou, you're
Sorry, I got this,
retarded,
Zizou.
bro.
That's what
Like,
you
I
I
got
don't
fucking
know
this
what
for
got.
you,
to
Shut
Zizou.
tell you,
up, I
bro.
don't give a
I
fuck.
got this. I got this, bro.
That's Apollo,
Okay,
right?
Apollo.
Let's say who's in love with me, right?
Apollo.
This girl who's in love with me
Apollo.
sends me some fucking news. She's
Zizou,
like a
calm
15 or
down,
16 year
brother.
old. I would instantly
We're on
block
the
her, right?
same side,
Just because you
brother.
entertain them and then you call
We're
them
on the
beautiful.
same side.
Apollo, you call that girl.
Brother, we
You
are
call that
teammates.
girl, right? Oh, hot and a beautiful queen. You call her a beautiful queen. Call her
Wait, hold
Brother,
on,
calm.
guys. Chill and Zizou.
Inshallah,
Just finish
mashallah,
really what it is
astaghfirullah.
right now.
Wait for a second,
Just
wait
finish
for a
it
second,
and
wait for a
focus on
second.
me for a
This
You
second.
can
nigga
tap in for a
good.
second
Zizou,
after.
just
I'm
answer
just
my
telling you right
question,
now.
okay? It's very
I'm
simple,
telling you,
okay?
Brazzers.
the analogy is
Like,
irrelevant
you
because
know,
it's
I'm like
fucking
sick
Brother,
right now. I don't
disingenuous.
know.
chill.
I'm
The
like having
analogy is
bored, like
Chill.
shit allegations.
the analogy
I'm
is
like really
disanalogous.
sick with puking up in the
Brother,
mouth just because
chill.
I'm wasting my time on
The,
this
ana-
shit.
the
Chill.
Zizou,
analogy is
stop
disanalogous.
wasting my time.
Chill,
Just
No,
answer my
it's
brother.
question.
not. You chose to engage with me. That's your
Wait,
fucking
guys,
Chill.
chill.
The analogy is
Yo,
disanalogous.
guys,
Okay,
tricks, chill.
brother.
The analogy
You
is
guys, chill. I
disanalogous.
want to hear
I
what
gave you
Z's
the
gonna
Yo,
reason.
tricks
say.
chill.
I
Tricks
want to hear
chill.
what
Brother.
Z's gonna
Okay.
say. Okay,
No,
guys, chill.
Zizo's not in this, brother.
No,
Zizo's
no,
not
no, no,
in
no.
this, brother.
Apollo, why don't you
Wait,
share
wait,
with me
guys,
again, right?
chill. Guys, chill. I don't need you
Zizo's
guys.
out of this,
Get
brother.
back to the fucking conversation, Apollo, with me.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay, the
guys, chill.
analogy
Guys,
is
chill.
fucking
Wait.
disanalogous.
Let
Apollo,
Z's respond for a
The
second.
brother.
analogy, wait, hold on.
Brother.
The analogy is
Brother, now.
disanalogous for the simple
Wait,
fucking
hold on,
reason
guys.
that if
I'm
a
gonna
person
have to
was in
mute
love with me,
you and Tricks. I'm very sorry, guys.
I'm
Like, you
literally
guys are
telling
chill,
you right
but
now that the
you
reason
guys are
why
like
this doesn't apply
speaking
here,
over Z's. I want to hear what you gotta say, man.
the
So,
analogy doesn't fucking apply here is because you accepted the
how does it
transaction.
not apply?
I'm literally about to fucking explain to you. But you keep saying, how does it apply? Are you gonna keep cutting me off with
Explain,
the
bitch.
fucking
Go,
question
go,
I'm about
bitch
to
boy.
answer?
Go,
You
bitch
ask me
boy.
a question
Explain.
and then come off my fucking
Go,
answer
bitch
with the
boy.
exact same question.
Explain.
You're a
Bitch
retard and a
boy.
skip stander.
Explain. Stop
Are you gonna let me
whining.
fucking explain,
Explain,
bitch?
bitch boy.
Yeah, that's what I thought, you fucking
Go,
retarded,
bitch
fucking
boy. Go,
bald-headed
bitch
ass,
boy.
leaf-blower
Explain.
ass bitch.
Explain,
Shut
bitch.
the fuck up.
Go, bitch boy.
Anyways, let's get back to the fucking conversation, retard. So yeah, the
Good, bitch
reason
boy.
why
Explain.
it's not analogous is because of the fact that in this case, you accepted the transaction, responded to it by calling her a hot, beautiful
Except to the
queen.
transaction.
Yeah, you called her a hot, beautiful queen and respond to it. And then after that, in the analogy that you gave me, some random girl after a tournament said you fucking news for giving her a nitro, I would have blocked them. Normal fucking
That's
human being would have fucking
crazy.
blocked a minor because I'm not a fucking pedophile
Accepted
like
the
you.
transaction, huh? What do you think it means to accept a transaction, Zizou?
To accept a transaction implies in some way, shape, or form to receive or acknowledge the items that you got. Yes? You don't think so? You don't think so? You can give a definition. You can give a definition. If I give you some form of digital media, wait,
Zizou,
if I give
stop.
you some,
Zizou,
wait, no, if I
stop
give you a
talking.
digital form of
So
media,
if I get Zizou, are your DMs open right now?
yeah, my DMs are open. Yeah, go for it.
So hold on. I'm gonna ask you this question. Okay. If I was to, or if someone in this server was to randomly get a 15-year-old girl to just go in your DMs and just send you her nudes, did you accept the transaction? Did you openly receive the nudes in such a way whereas it is immoral, Zizou? Huh, Zizou? Tell me. Answer this question, please.
No, I
Answer
would
this
block
question.
them. I wouldn't entertain it. I wouldn't date them.
Oh wait, but you accepted it. You received the content.
Oh, you dated them though.
Yes, you did. You received the content. Your DMs are open. You got the content on your phone in your DMs. You received it, so you accepted the transaction, right? Right, Zizou? What's going on? Don't switch
Already
up.
explained this to you. You can keep muting me, right? Because you're scared of my response. You're too
I'm
intimidated
not
by my
scared of the
fucking response.
response.
You are
I'm
intimidated by my
muted
response.
because
So what?
you're not responding to my.
I am responding. I already responded. I already
No,
told you,
you're
no,
not.
it's not the fucking same. Is because I'm not
And
dating
that's a
this person and I'm
concession.
not
That's a
engaging with sexual
contradiction.
action. Were
Concession
you not dating
accepted.
this person?
Moving on.
Were you not claiming to be
Case
dating this
proven.
person?
Moving on.
No,
Case closed.
Don't
Moving
fucking
on.
move on.
What else you gonna
Don't run
talk about?
away. Don't run away, bitch.
I'm
Don't
not
fucking
running
run
away. I
away.
just conceded. Just
No. There's no question. I already told you, no, it's not the fucking
You
same.
just
Because
contradicted
again,
yourself.
in context, what we're talking about here
You
is that
engaged in
you dated this fucking person.
self-define
You
act.
dated a
You
16-year-old after
contradicted
getting news for
yourself.
them to
That's
buy
the
nitro with them,
contradiction.
and that's what they
You
asked for. That's
said
what
that the condition, you're so retarded. It's actually unbelievable. I don't even know I'm even wasting my time debating this dumb fuck on the sick stomach. Holy shit.
Literally
Look,
rage baiting
buddy,
you.
you said specifically that to accept a transaction, okay, it requires and what entails acceptance a transaction is you receiving such content, okay? That means that you got it on your phone, you got it under the DMs or whatever you want to call it, okay? Now, I gave you a scenario which satisfies this condition, and you said it's not accepting the transaction. That's a contradiction. Do you understand the contradiction, Zizou? Should I break this down for you?
That isn't a contradiction because that's not what I said.
That was what you said verbatim on the record.
No,
What are
that
you
is not what I
talking
said. You're a fucking retard.
Should we go down the beach and ask everyone what's your definition
You
of
did this
accepting the
one time and you already
transaction?
got fucking proven wrong. You want to do it again?
I've
No,
never
he
got
didn't. I have the clip.
Go get the clip, Paula.
Yeah, I have it. I just told
Send
you.
the clip in chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
that's
for it.
fine. I'll send the clip.
Yeah, go for
Somebody
it.
giving pick prims, Apollo?
These guys are so thirsty, bro. Bro, this is a mental illness that needs to be
thirsty for a
studied, bro.
16-year-old girl. You're
Imagine
thirsty for a
doing all
16-year-old
of this
girl.
because you get bullied by a kind of Discord debate, bro. This is so sad.
Can't send
You
the
spent
clip.
your whole
No.
fucking yearly salary on a 16-year-old girl. Who's thirsty here?
Bro,
Not
you guys
me.
are doing all of this
You
because
spent
I
your
bullied
whole
you in the
yearly
Discord
salary on a Jamaican
debate.
girl.
It's not that fucking deep, bro. Seek employment or something. Like, if
I
you want
already
to
told you.
beat me in the
You're the
Discord debate,
thirsty
just
one,
get
not me.
better.
You're the thirsty one,
You're
not me.
stooping
You
this
spent your whole
low
fucking
for
annual
what?
Jamaican salary
You're
on a
stooping this
16-year-old girl. You're
low,
a pedophile.
you're stooping really low, accusing me of an extortionist, a pedophile, a rapist, because I bully you guys in Discord debates? In Discord debates? This is so
Why are you
sad.
rambling? Why are you rambling, Zizou? Why are you rambling?
Bro,
I'm
you
just telling you
guys,
right now.
and by you guys, I'm talking about the Purgatory
You
server.
just ducked away and you've term abused
Jester,
me 60
you
billion
guys
times.
are pathetic.
First of all,
You
Hollow
guys
didn't get the
didn't
clip, right? Because Hollow
actualize.
doesn't have the fucking
I
Look,
can't
look,
send the clip. Are you
Zizou, I just
listening?
want you to
Damn it to me.
explain to me
Damn it
how
to
there's
me.
not a concession. I want to
Damn it
explain
to
the
me.
part.
Okay.
I'm not
Now,
employed,
two,
Jester. Oh,
that's
really? I'm
what
not
I'm saying
employed.
is that you
Yeah, I'm not
acknowledged
employed.
it
Yeah,
by
definitely
calling this
Jester.
person. I already told you how you
What's up?
acknowledged it. You called this person a hot, beautiful queen. I would block this person. Yes? Did you not call this person a hot, beautiful queen?
This is supposed What is this supposed to prove? Sorry, I call this person a
What this
hot,
proves is that you're
beautiful queen.
entertaining a fucking minor, retard.
So you switched up.
Where's the switch up?
I can't even take you seriously anymore. I'm just laughing.
That's ironic. That's ironic.
So
You're
you
getting bitched right now. You're a
switched out.
pedophile.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
So
no.
anyways, you said specifically, this is
Womp,
your
womp, womp.
first claim, Zizou. Zizou, these are the two claims you're making, okay? I'm going to point out how you switched up. You said legally, given laws in New York, I'd be a rapist, okay? Then you went over the type of rapist activity you're talking about. You talked about soliciting certain content and buying or engaging in transaction for particular content, such as online underage nudes. So the claim that you have been supposed to be defending throughout this conversation, you dumb fuck, like you retard, is quite literally the claim of me buying news from this person. Now you went from this claim, and I want everyone to listen. You went from this claim, which is that I bought news from this underage girl, to you saying that I'm entertaining this girl. See the difference? The different claims? You went from saying I bought news to you saying, oh, I'm flirting with this girl. I think I deny this? This has not been something I've been denying. I said specifically that the whole thing regarding like age of consent, all of that stuff, I'm going based off this, and I even mentioned this to her, before she told me anything about her surroundings or anything. I told her this from the beginning that, well, when she told me that, because she knew from the beginning I was 19 and she flirted with me originally, right? I told her that if the age of consent in my country was not this age, I'll block you like instantly. I told her I would not be engaged in such activities, etc. And she had no issues with this. So again, the point I'm trying to make here simply, the point I'm trying to make here simply, hold on a second. The
I'm
point
just
I'm
telling
trying to
you,
make
like
here
legally in New
simply,
York, you're a
Zizou,
pedophile. That's all it is to it.
you're switching up her claims. Legally you in New went York, from I'm a saying I pedophile. bought
Yeah.
news from this person to you And saying legally in I my was country, flirting
Am
with
I a
this
pedophile?
person, which
I
no one
don't
ever
care.
denied. I'm not Wait, denying do those y'all? claims. I'm
I'm just
denying
telling
the
you,
claims.
you're
Wait,
legally
you
a
guys hear
rapist.
this?
I'm just
Wait,
telling you,
guys, you
you're
guys hear this?
legally a
You're a
rapist.
pedophile or
Wait, hold on,
rapist,
hold on.
right?
You don't
Legally a
wait.
rapist? That's all.
Wait, yeah,
hold
you're
on.
legally a
Hold
rapist.
on.
Yeah,
Just wait.
absolutely.
First claim.
Let's get the
Let's
recording
talk about
back.
this. And sorry for talking for way too long, by the way. Just respond to the first claim real quickly.
What happens
Go
when you
for it.
keep cutting me off is that you don't understand the claim I'm making. I never switched up the
You
claim
made one
once.
claim.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna
We're
shut the
talking
fuck up,
about
bitch boy.
we're
Just give the
talking about a
proof. Give the
transaction
proof.
here, right? And I gave you the definition for soliciting being a transaction. What a
Yeah,
transaction
it said
must
buying.
entail
It said
is you
buying
do a
or
fucking
exchanging
shut the
information.
fuck
Dumb fuck.
up,
Yes.
bitch. Shut
No,
the
you have
fuck
not
up. Why
proven
you keep
that.
cutting me off?
No,
Are you scared of me?
shut the
Or
fuck
are you
up. Yeah,
scared
we
of me,
went
bitch?
over the
Are you scared of me,
definition.
retard? Are you
We
scared
don't
of
need
me?
the
Are you
backstory.
intimidated by me? Are you intimidated by me?
We don't need the backstory. Do I
We
sound
do need the
intimidated,
fucking
Zizou?
backstory. We do
Do I
absolutely need the
sound
fucking backstory because you're
intimidated,
claiming I
Zizou?
changed my fucking
Zizou,
claim.
do I sound
You're,
scared? Do I
you're
sound scared,
changing my
Zizou?
fucking
Who sounds
claim,
scared? The
retard. You're
person who's
changing my
stumbling
claim.
over
We've
your
already been through
words?
this again.
Who's you,
I've
by the
already
way?
told you
Or
this
the person
already.
who sounds
I've already
confident?
fucking told you that I
Which
never
one?
changed my
Which
claim
one,
once
Zizou?
because
Which one,
soliciting
Zizou?
entails a
Who sounds
transaction. A
scared, right?
transaction entails both
Just give
acknowledgement
the
from
proof.
both fucking
Yeah,
sides. I already proved this.
over the definition,
There's
right?
no switch up. There's
Now
no switch up.
prove to
Are you gonna
me
retract that statement
there's
that
an
there's a fucking switch
exchange
up?
going on.
Are you gonna retract the statement that there's a fucking switch up?
Oh,
Yes or no?
which statement do you want me to retract?
The strip that I fucking switched up my claims. I never switched up a single claim. I'll
You
explain to you
slurred over
again.
your words. I couldn't even
I didn't
understand what you
swear a
just said.
single word. I told you switched up on how
Let's
you said
stutter
I
again.
switched up my claims. I never switched the claim. What claim did I switch?
Yes,
I
you
already
did.
been through this. I told you
I just
that.
told you the claims.
I know, and I just responded to it, but you weren't fucking listening.
You
I told
know
you
what is your response to my response to what
soliciting
you just said?
entails a transaction, and a transaction
Wait,
entails
hold on.
acknowledgement from both sides, and
What
that was
is
the
my
proof for it.
justification for you switching up? Repeat
Huh?
it for me.
The justification for me switching
What
up
part
was
of
that
that
I went
quest
from
was confusing,
soliciting.
dumb fuck?
Yeah, the justification for me switching up was that I went from
That's not
soliciting.
that. Okay.
Shut the fuck up! I'm about to explain to
Okay,
you the
go
fucking
for it, dumb
question.
fuck. Go for it, dumb
Bitch.
fuck.
You said
Keep trying.
verbatim
Keep
that
trying.
I was soliciting, and then I switched the claim to flirting and stuff like that. But that wasn't what happened at all. I'm telling you the
Guess what
entailments of
happened?
that, or the proof for that soliciting aspect is that. Don't fucking lie on me and say, "Oh, I switched up the claim." That's not what happened at
You
all.
asked
You're just
for the
scared of me
I
fucking
asked you for
doing
the
this right now.
proof. I asked you for the proof for it being the case that these screenshots indicate that I bought nudes or exchanged things with this person for the sake of getting nudes from this person. Your response was you saying that, oh, here's a quote of you calling her hot, beautiful queen. That's indicative of you engaging like dog. This is not proof, okay? Now, if you're gonna say that you're not switching up, you would have to concede that this claim is not proof, which you would not concede, by the way. So it's either it is not proof or you switched up. Which one is it? Which one is it?
Are you finished? Are you gonna keep perm abusing me?
It's not perm abuse, man.
No, it is perm abuse. It is absolutely perm abuse.
So
Every
I
time I
mean to
say
you
something,
because
you
you're not
cut me
responding
off.
to my claims
If
and
you,
just
if no,
yapping,
no,
I
no,
think
no,
there's
no,
not
shut the
perm
fuck
abuse.
up, retard.
I think
If you're
perm
gonna keep
abuse
cutting
is
me
an
off,
instant towards your unjustified muting someone. I don't think I'm
no,
unjustified
no,
muting in this case. I
no,
don't
not
think
at
so.
all. Not at all. I just think you're
Could you
retarded. I didn't even listen
demonstrate
to
to
you.
me why
Ironically,
there's like a lack of
every
reason?
time you perm abuse me like this, and every time you fucking mute me,
I
I just don't
have
even listen. I
this
don't
is
care
a
if it's
reasonable crash out, Zizou.
no, I don't care if it's
You
you
have
think it's a
motherfuckers
reasonable or unreasonable crash.
accusing
I
me of
just think you're a
false
weirdo, and
stuff.
I'm telling you again that everything I've said here stayed
Okay,
consistent. I never switched up once, and everything you said was fucking
consistent, huh?
yeah, absolutely was
Mhm.
fucking consistent. If I tell you that, oh, you're soliciting that entails a
Do
transaction,
you think I'm
and
making the claim
you
that
give
it
me a
is
shitty
logically
analogy. Wait, hold on,
inconsistent?
wait. You give me a shitty
Are you
analogy of
stupid?
oh, what if this
Someone's
happens?
retarded.
That is not a transaction. I tell you, yeah, it's not a transaction because there's no
Someone's retarded.
acknowledgement of a
Someone's
trade or
retarded.
acceptance at all. And I'm telling you, that's what you did here, and therefore
Yeah, someone
you
is so
solicited a
retarded.
minor, and therefore you're
Definitely
a
not me
rapist
though.
legally.
So I'm not making the claim, Zizou, that the claims are
You're retarded.
logically inconsistent. I'm not making the claim. So how is this relevant?
You said I switched up. That's an entailment of it.
No, it does not. You can switch
Yes,
up on
it is.
claims. It doesn't mean logically
It
inconsistent.
absolutely is.
Could you prove it is logically entailed from someone saying they've switched positions, that they're logically inconsistent, those two positions?
Yeah, because if in this case one
What's
is the
premise one?
why should I give a fucking
Stop
deductive
stuttering.
argument? Why are you
Stop
scared?
stuttering.
Are you really going to
I'm
debate me
scared.
out of
I'm
this?
asking for an
You're not
argument.
debating me out of this. You're not debating me out of
You're
this.
stuttering.
You're
You're
not
like
debating
stuttering
me out
right
of
now.
this.
You
Don't
sound
fucking
really
debate me out
nervous.
of
What's
this.
going on?
Don't
Are
debate
you
me out of
okay?
this. No, I'm fine. I
debating
think you're the one who's nervous.
You're the one
If
trying to
someone's nervous,
debate
then crash
Goonie
out,
on
it's
whether or
not
not
me.
I'm a pedophile.
I'm
What
just
are you
telling you.
talking about?
No,
You're trying to
no.
debate
You're just
Goonie
telling
on
me
a
right now.
screenshot which
Wait,
does not even say what.
Let's say it's fucking X and then Y, and Y
What's
is
the
not
claim I
X.
just
Obviously,
requested
logical
for evidence?
consistency, retard. I told you, you just
What's
switched
the
up.
claim I just requested evidence for?
I just gave it to you. I just gave it to you right now, and you just kept
What's the
fucking.
claim I
You just
requested
talked over
evidence
me.
for?
You just talked over me.
What claim did I put into question?
Yeah, the claim that you put into question was how is me saying you switched up, me also saying that I'm logically inconsistent. Yes?
Lovely, you're tracking.
I'll
Lovely,
split
you're
for
tracking
claim.
for the first time in the conversation. Now moving
No,
on,
no, no,
Sonny
no,
boy.
no. I was
What's the
tracking the
proof of
whole
this claim?
fucking time. I just think you're
No,
embarrassing
you're not
yourself right now
tracking.
by
You have
asking
been
these
lost
fucking
in the sauce
deductive
the
arguments
entire time.
because you're being retarded.
Bro,
So
you have
again,
been like lost in the sauce, bro.
there's
I'm
no.
sorry,
You're
bro.
the one who's
Look,
been lost in
you
the
know
sauce.
what I'm gonna do here is just gonna ask you one more time to
No,
prove
no, no.
to me that the argument you've given a while ago in favor of such claim is actually a sound argument. How is it gonna be a good evidence for the claim?
Why should I be talking about logical soundness? You're doing it again. You're doing it again.
Wait, hold on.
You're doing it again.
So
You're doing it
you
again.
mean to tell me here, that you can present good evidence to me, and the argument is not sound?
You
It's not even
dodge
composed of
you
true
dodge
facts?
basic context, right? And you're making it sound
Are you
unreasonable.
stupid?
And you're I
I'm
already
just
gave you the
asking for
fucking
good
proof
facts
right at the
which
beginning.
demonstrates
You
your
can
claim.
go
That's
through
all
the
I'm
proof
asking
again.
for.
The proof again was that the girl
Okay?
said something, and then it's consistent with the screenshots that she sent, and then you're making up this fucking nuanced fucking proposition or this nuanced fucking alternative possibility, right? That makes no
Not
fucking
tracking.
sense. That she
Not
gave it to you as a thanks. Something like that. No, I'm not
not
tracking.
tracking.
I am
You're
tracking.
not tracking,
That's
man.
exactly what you fucking
Not
said. Do you want to get the
tracking.
recording? Do you want to get the recording, bitch?
Not
Do you
tracking.
want to get
Not
the recording,
tracking.
bitch?
I'm asking for
Do you
the
want to get the
proof.
recording, bitch? Do you want to get the recording, bitch? Do you want to get the recording, bitch?
I'm asking for the proof for why me making the claim that you switched positions, that it is automatically the case that such two positions are logically incompatible.
I already explained.
You
I already
dumb fuck.
explained this to you. Why? If you tell me that,
No, you
let's say
didn't,
claim one is
dummy.
X.
What
Wait,
you
if
just
claim one is
attempted
X
to
and claim
explain
two is
is
not.
something else.
In this case, if claim one is X and claim two is not X, then obviously by definition those two things cannot be fucking logical.
That does not mean. Yeah, you're so stupid. Something not being X does not mean it's the negation of that.
Are you finished?
Of
Are you
course,
finished? How the
dumb
fuck
fuck.
does that address what I said? That
Yes,
doesn't
it
address what I
does,
said at all.
because you think for some reason that me making the claim that you made a different claim is
Look at
automatically
Jabber.
indicative of
You
there
should
being
take
some
credit,
logical
Zizou.
inconsistency. You're
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
If I
You're just
say, for
repeating yourself.
example, Zizou,
You're
Zizou,
just
I'll give
repeating
you a
yourself.
perfect example, Zizou. If I say God exists, and then I also say the Quran is true, are these two claims logically inconsistent, Zizou?
They are logically
No.
consistent. That's not what happened here. That's not what happened here at all.
Okay, so they're not logically inconsistent. However, they're two different claims, aren't they?
That's not what happened here, though. I already explained to you
They're
how
two
this is
different
not the
claims,
case
aren't
here.
they?
I already
They're two
explained
different
to
claims,
you how
aren't
this
there?
happened here. You're being
They're
retarded
two
again.
different. Oh, he's dodging. No, we're not.
No,
gonna do
there's
this
no
this time.
dodge. I'm telling you
They
that
are
this doesn't
two
apply
different
here.
claims.
This doesn't apply here.
You said specifically, okay? You said that if someone makes the
This nigga's
claim, or
so
rather,
bad.
because I have given a different claim, or rather, because I said you have given a different claim from your original claim, I am automatically implying that those two claims are logically inconsistent. I gave you an instance of there being two different claims, you retard, which you just agreed is not logically inconsistent. So what are you really doing here, Caesar? What's
So,
your
because
purpose
Zizou
in
would
this
break
conversation?
Hollow.
Just to embarrass
Zizou would
yourself? Like, what are you doing? I know
Why
this
do
is
you
on
keep
recorded,
abusing
by
me?
the way.
I know it's on.
This is bad.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
I'm
it's on
abusing you, for
recording.
sure.
You're just perm abusing me. That's all I'm telling you right now. I just think that means you're intimidated. Are you
Yeah, it's on
scared?
recorded if you conceded.
No,
Chat,
there's
what's
no
going
concession at all.
on? What's
The only
up,
person who
chat?
conceded was you.
Contradiction himself.
The only person who conceded here was you.
Contradiction.
There's
The
no contradiction.
contradiction.
Sakazoo.
Okay, so
Yeah, I just gave it the
you
contradiction.
claim I'm
Is that
logically
Yost?
inconsistent then. You claim I'm
Yost
logically
gay.
inconsistent.
What's
Nice.
up, buddy?
I just gave it
Cool.
the contradiction.
Okay, so you agree that I wasn't logically consistent. That's the claim you're making. Okay, cool. That was the claim you're making. I love how you agree to that. And you're
So are
fucking
you done
solo.
now? Are you gonna explain to me
And
how
you're
me
stuttering
saying
too. Oh, that's
switch
unfortunate.
sides?
Why are you stuttering,
Are you gonna
bitch?
explain to me
Don't fucking
how
stutter in
me
my
saying
presence.
switch sides is indicative of me saying that you have made two logically consistent claims? Are you
You
gonna
said
explain this to
multiple
me,
times throughout the
Cecil?
recording that I
Come on,
contradicted
son.
myself.
Come on, son.
Did you
Explain it
not
to me.
say throughout the recording that I contradicted
Yeah.
myself? You just said I contradicted myself. That by definition means that
Not
you claim I'm
with
logically
regards to
consistent,
the
bitch.
claim that I said you switched up on.
No. Throughout the whole fucking debate, I could get you multiple instances in the fucking
Are you
recording where
stupid?
you said verbatim that I contradicted myself.
You're
You
retarded.
can laugh through it, right? But that's a fucking dodgy
I'm
thing.
saying that the instances
Are
when
we
I
gonna get?
talked about you contradicting yourself
That's not what I'm
is
talking about.
not related to the point where I was
I'm
talking
saying throughout
about
the whole. Did you not hear what
you
I fucking
switching
said, bitch?
sides.
I
So
said
could
throughout
you
the
prove to
whole
me?
debate.
Hold on there a
I said
second.
throughout the whole
Don't
debate.
try to run away.
If you
Don't you
perm
just
abuse me again,
come
I'm just
there,
gonna leave.
get away from
If you perm abuse me again, I'm just gonna leave.
You said this is a logical entailment, so what's the proof for this being
Okay,
logically
first of all,
entailed?
if you perm abuse me again, I'm gonna fucking leave. Second of all,
I
if we're
don't
gonna
care if
talk
you
about this,
leave.
I told you
I
throughout the
don't care.
debate,
I could care less, retard. I've
throughout the
already
debate, you
landed
said I
everything
contradicted
I need
myself.
to land right now.
I can check
What
the
are you
recording
talking
for you right
about?
now. Throughout the debate, you
I'm
said I contradicted
pissed.
myself. That by
You
definition
can
means I'm logically
leave.
consistent.
So we don't care, Zizou. We don't care.
I mean, cool.
You can
So
leave.
you don't
So
want to hear
give
what I
the
said. Okay.
evidence, bro.
Did you not hear what I said at all right now? Did you not hear what I said? Do you want to repeat myself?
No, because you're
Do you want to
stumbling,
baby you?
retard. You have a
Do you
speech
want to hear?
impediment. Want
Do
to
you want to
try again?
say? Are you gonna respond to what I just said? Why is he crashing out? Why is he being a bitch?
I'm not
Are you gonna
crashing
respond
out
to
the
what I said?
mocking you stuttering, retard.
Why is
Can
he not
you
gonna
not
respond to
tell
what I
the
said?
difference between someone
Why is he not
crashing
gonna respond
out
to what I said?
and then mocking your stutters? Are you
Why is he not gonna
autistic?
respond to what I said? Why did he not
Oh,
respond to what I
really?
said?
It's kind of like funny how you talk about the response, but I don't think anyone even heard what he just said.
Do you want to say it again? I don't think
Of
anyone
course,
is
please
actually listening to
do.
what you said either. I told you
Incoherent
again that
babble.
throughout the whole debate, you
Stutters.
kept saying I
Can't
contradicted
really understand
myself.
what you're saying, man.
If you keep saying I contradicted myself, that by definition is logical consistency. So yes, that's exactly what you're saying. You keep hedging your claims, you keep changing your claims because you're too
No one's
intimidated
hedging.
about what I'm actually gonna fucking say.
No one's hedging. No one's
You
hedging.
are hedging.
We're
And I
done.
already
No,
explained to you why you're
anyways, I'm
hedging.
going to point out to you why I'm not hedging, retard. So, actually, no. I'm going to just ask
Okay,
you to
so you're
prove
not
a
gonna
claim.
respond to what I said. Okay, let's
And you're
get
not going
back
to
to
be
the
able to prove the
actual
claim.
evidence
Me
of what we're
asking you
talking
to
about
prove a claim
you
is not me
speaking a
responding.
minor.
Me asking you to prove a claim is not me
So, which
responding.
you wouldn't provide the context for.
Seriously,
So,
Zizou. Argumentation theory 101. It's called a burden of proof, by the way. You ask
yeah,
me
no,
to
no, I
prove a
get the
claim.
burden of proof aspect.
Response to a given claim they have made. That's a response, by the way, Zizou. I just asked you to prove that I was hedging. That would be an argumentative response in the form of skepticism.
Okay, so
Dumb
you just said
fucking
you wouldn't prove
loser.
it.
What are
You
you
just
even
said you wouldn't prove
talking
it.
about, Zizou? Now, moving on to the other claims that you just made.
You're the one who made a lot of fucking
You
claims.
stupid
Don't.
moron. You
Ironic.
unwanted bastard.
Are you getting
Okay,
emotional,
I'm going to
bitch?
explain to you
Are you getting
something, and I
emotional,
want
bitch?
you to
Are
listen
you getting emotional,
closely.
bitch?
I want you to listen closely, okay?
No,
Son
no,
of
no,
boy,
no. We're gonna get
I'm
back
not
to
going
the
to give you
actual
the
fucking
same lesson for
conversation.
the
I'm not gonna let you
15th
sidetrack
time.
it to
Okay,
irrelevant
bitch boy.
tangent
So
number
look at what's
7.
going to happen
I'm
right
not gonna let you
now.
sidetrack to
I
irrelevant
said
tangent number
you
7.
switched up from you
Are you
making
gonna
the
keep
claim.
sidetracking,
I'm
Apollo?
gonna keep.
Are you gonna
Stop
not take
whining.
it back to the
Stop
actual fucking
whining.
screenshot that
Stop
you don't want to give
whining.
context for?
Zizou, this is not a good performance on your end, bro. Like,
I
what are you
don't
trying
give
to
a
do
fuck what
here?
you think it
Just shut
is.
the
I'm
fuck
asking
up.
you for the
Just
context of
listen
the
to when
fucking
daddy's
screenshot.
speaking,
You don't want to
okay?
give anything. That's your
Okay,
big
listen to when
issue.
daddy's speaking, okay? Just shut up, retard. Now
No, no, no,
listen to
no,
what
no,
I have to
no.
say.
Let's get back to the
Maybe if
fucking
you
conversation. Be a
listen
good bitch.
more
I'm your
and
daddy, nigga.
yap
You
less,
can't be
you look
calling me
better in the
daddy. You can't say,
conversation,
yeah, you're
okay?
fucking
So
daddy when you
what
got
I'm
cooked
gonna
by a
say here,
15-year-old boy.
my
You
friend.
sit in the cuck chair.
Now,
You're not
Zizou.
daddy.
Now,
You're
Zizou.
little boy. You're son. You're son. You're not daddy. You're little boy.
Shut up. Anyways, Zizou, that shit
You're
was
son.
not
You
funny,
got
dude.
cooked by a 15-year-old
Anyways,
boy. You
Zizou,
can't be
just to
calling
get
yourself
one
daddy.
thing.
You
You
can't
said
hang with me. This is why you
specifically
keep perm abusing
that
me. You can't.
me
If
saying
you
that
could
you
really hang with
switched up
me, you
from
wouldn't be
you
perm
making
abusing
the
me.
claim. Uh-oh, he's still talking. Still
I know
yapping.
I'm still talking. I love the sound of my own voice.
Yo,
That's what
chat,
fuck you,
spam
bitch.
You
spam
left
one
to
if
get embarrassed?
Zizou's winning, spam
You left
two
to
if
get embarrassed?
Apollo's winning.
Are
You
you
left to get
finished?
embarrassed, Zizou? Anyways,
I'm
Zizou,
just
back to what
telling
I was
you.
saying.
Why are you so
Spam 3
scared to
from mid
get
on,
back
bro.
and give the context?
Zizou, I'm
Why
not
are you
scared.
so scared to give the
What's
context?
up with these scared
Why are you so
allegations? What's up with these
Why are
false
you so scared
allegations?
to give the context?
First, you're
What?
calling me a
Why are you
pedophile,
scared to
a
give the
rapist,
context?
an
Why are
extortionist.
you scared to give the
Now
context?
you're accusing me of being
Why are
scared
you
of
scared to give the
you.
context?
What's up with
I'm
these
just
false
asking a basic question
allegations,
throughout
bro?
the whole
Like,
fucking debate. I've been
do
asking
I
you for don't give
sound
the context.
scared, Zizou?
I'm not scared at
You're
all.
so
Just give the
bad,
whole
bro.
fucking context. It's
Listen
so
to my
basic.
voice, Zizou.
It's
Do I
so
sound
basic.
scared?
Just give the
Do
context
I
of the
sound
thing you're
scared?
talking about.
Has there been anyone on Discord that's ever intimidated me? No, of course not.
Ironic. And you're fucking slamming the table. I felt bad.
Ironic. That shit was not funny. How do I
I'm
sound
not even
scared?
trying to be funny. I wasn't even trying to be funny. I'm
How
just
do I
asking you
sound
to give the
scared?
fucking context. Are you not giving the
How
context
do I
at all?
sound scared? You
Are you
saying
not
I'm
gonna give the
scared,
context?
which is a
You sound like you're about to cry,
nonsensical.
Apollo. Apollo, you sound like you're about to cry. You sound like you're about to fucking cry because your fucking reputation is fucking cooked. So I'm asking you again, give the
My
fucking
reputation is
context.
cooked. You
Stop
conceded on
doing all this
multiple times
bullshit.
in direct. What are you talking about?
Stop giving the fucking bullshit and give the fucking context. Is it that hard?
I just pointed out how you lost. You said specifically that receiving a transaction is a transaction in the context of this conversation. You dumb low IQ victim is receiving X content.
That's not what I said. I
I
said
gave you a
accepting, not
scenario
receiving.
where
I
you
said accepting, not
received
receiving.
such
I said
content,
accepting,
and
not
you
receiving.
said it's
I said
not a
accepting.
transaction,
I said
which would
accepting.
be a
I said
contradiction.
accepting
You
a transaction, not
moron.
receiving. I said accepting, not receiving. Don't fucking lie. I said
You
accepting.
understand what it means to
I said
something within your
accepted.
own definition.
No, not necessarily.
Your
I'm not saying-
definition of accepting something is receiving something unrecorded.
No,
Not that
that's
is
not
the
true at all.
example,
That's
which
not true.
reflects the case
That's
scenario.
not fucking true.
What are you
That's just
talking
wrong. That's just wrong. You could say that, oh,
Oh,
it's
it's just
synonymous,
wrong, huh?
maybe.
I'm just
But it's
lying,
not
huh?
identical at all.
Everyone's lying,
The
huh?
reason why
Yeah,
it's not
everyone's
fucking
lying.
same, and I gave you
Yeah,
examples
you're
of
the
this.
only
If
honest
someone just
person.
fucking DMs right now a nude, that's me receiving a nude, yes, but I'm not accepting that fucking nude and entertaining it.
On your
That's the difference I
definition,
fucking
it's
gave you
accepting it,
between a
retard.
transaction.
On
I
your
gave you the
definition,
analogy.
it's accepting
I
it.
gave you the analogy that a donation
What does it
is
mean
also
to
considered
accept
a transaction.
something?
You
What does it
agreed
mean
with
to
this as
accept
well.
something?
So
What does
how
it
do
mean
you
to
agree that
accept
donation is a
something?
transaction then? How do you agree
Stop
that donation is a transaction if you're not talking about acceptance?
What
How
does
do
it
you
mean to
agree a
accept something?
donation is acceptance?
What does it
Bitch.
mean to accept something, Zizou?
Okay,
What
what
does
it
it
means
mean?
again, to go through this again,
Uh-huh.
what it means to accept something is to acknowledge that this thing is coming, and then you get this thing and you receive it. So that's yes, receiving is an aspect of it, but you have to accept and acknowledge it.
Shut up.
Yes?
Stop
You have to
talking.
preemptively acknowledge it.
Stop
Which you
talking.
did.
You just conceded.
There's no concession.
You just
There's no concession. There's no
conceded.
concession. I told
So
you you have to
acknowledgement and reception are the two conditions.
yeah,
So that's
preemptive acknowledgement and then reception. Yeah.
preemptive acknowledgement, huh?
Yes.
And how are you defining the terms preemptive
So
acknowledgement, sir?
you knew that you were gonna get the thing before you got the thing.
I
And
knew
yeah.
this. What's the proof I knew this, by the way?
You were on a 1 hour
Where's
call
this-
talking about it.
Wait, prove that in that 1 hour call I was talking about. Do you have their voice recording?
I don't
have
need the voice recording, but I don't need the voice recording.
Wait, you don't do that?
I don't need the voice recording.
No!
Wait,
Spam wanted
wait.
Zizou's cooked. Spam wanted
Wait.
Zizou's cooked. Spam wanted
Wait,
Zizou's
wait,
cooked.
I'm done.
No!
You're muted. Debate's over. Done for. Before you guys end the recording, I want to make this really clear for everyone in this VC. These people who are this low IQ victim, Zizou, the other low IQ victim, Jester, because his anus penetrated their last debate. These people, they don't actually believe any of this stuff. They have an agenda, right? You see what this guy just said? You don't need a recording of what happened in the voice call, which you're not there for, to make the claim that I was trying to make a transaction with this person for news. You don't need the recording for this. You don't care about the evidence. You don't even care about what is true here. The only thing you care about is your biased agenda. I'm wasting my time doing this shit. I've been sick for the past couple of days because of fasting, bro. I've been puking so many times, bro. I'm wasting my energy on this shit, bro. I'm wasting my. I don't even know why I even. I wasted. That's
hollow.
why I said, bro, guys.
that
This
nigga's
is why I
garbage,
said, bro. Guys, this is why I said, bro. In the chat, I might just be wasting my time addressing these allegations. Except for the Quark femboy allegations, you can debunk anytime. I am wasting my time because not only is it the case that these guys don't have any sort of honesty, they're dishonest. They don't give a shit about whether or not there's if I show the biggest piece of evidence right now which debunks what they're saying, they're gonna still say the same thing. They just don't like me. It's just how it is. All of what Discord debating. Anyways, end the recording. This guy's an embarrassment to society. Get the fuck out of here. You're trash, bro. Trash. Stop talking. Matter of fact, I might ban this guy from my server. I don't want dishonest